we are stronger together than we are apart. Guests have a very special place in the Kazakhstan culture. The Kazakhstan people used to be nomads, and they were always waiting for guests. The 27 nations that are here are about to experience this warm hospitality. The theme of the 7th Asian Winter Games is unity of purpose, unity of spirit. The Games have brought the Asian world to Kazakhstan's door.
Many members of the Olympic Council of Asia family, including athletes and officials, will be visiting Kazakhstan for the first time. My advice to you is to enjoy every day you are here. Enjoy the sport competition, enjoy the friendship, and enjoy the culture of Kazakhstan. This is a special place in the world. Kazakhstan is a bridge between Asia and Europe with a rich history and a unique tradition. So take this opportunity to build solidarity, understanding, and peace through sports.
Every Games has a unique story to tell. Kazakhstan is not only a bridge between East and West. The opening ceremonies beautifully bridge the past and the present. Colorful traditional clothing and dancing is performed over the latest LED technology and aerial acrobatics. Hundreds of actors brought Kazakhstan's rich history and folk traditions to life. The ceremony is a celebration of the spirit of culture and the spirit of friendship. Kazakhstan is not only bringing people from Asia together, they're also bringing the people of their country together. They decided to host the Games in 2 cities, the capital Astana and the city of Almaty, in order to give more people the chance to experience the Games firsthand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the leader of the nation, Nursultan Nazarbayev.
Dear audience, I hereby declare the 7th Asian Winter Games open.
Ашық деп жариялаймын.
Lee Ho-suk is an Olympic champion. 4-time silver medal winner, 12 gold medals at the World Championship, and at the age of 24, here to win his first gold at the Asian Winter Games. He easily qualified at the 500-meter short track race. And at the final race.
Suddenly it's getting serious. Now it comes Lee Ho-suk. He got a hand in the face and he's gone. Well, I can't believe once again Lee Ho-suk, just like the Olympic Games, it would not happen for him in these big medal occasions.
His medal hopes temporarily dashed. He would go on to win gold in the 5,000-meter relay. In another fast-paced game on ice, bandy is introduced to the Asian Winter Games for the first time. Bandy is a mixture between ice hockey and football. It is played on a rectangular field of ice with 11 players and a round ball instead of a puck. Even the offside rule from football applies to bandy. Different from ice hockey in several ways, the goalkeeper does not have a stick. Bandy is now officially recognized as a winter sport by the International Olympic Committee. The games were held at Medeo, the highest mountain sports complex in the world. The fans were excited to see bandy brought into the games for the first time. More than 250 events were developed to show the guests our traditions, history, and landmarks.
Наши традиции, нашу историю, наши, наверное, достопримечательности.
The people of Kazakhstan is really kind. They have a wealthy inner world, spirituals. That's why we have long history of our traditions and cultures, and that we want to express to our dancers, to our guests.
For ages, the Kazakhs wandered around the world. Like vagabond birds, we went on forward, but we kept our memories of the past. 7 fathers were standing behind each of us. 7 sons were looking at the deeds of each of us. We were learning to live, like a child learns to walk. We wanted to live so that the next 7 generations would be proud of our deeds. We must work hard, remember our culture, and where we came from. One day, the wind changed its direction. Silky birds set the new count of time with the swoosh of their mighty wings. Eastern bazaars appeared full of life. The dombra started to sing, and gold became alive in the hands of the craftsmen. Great people were born on the land of Kazakhstan. Their wisdom has not been erased by the sands of time. We were looking into the future, keeping the memories of the past deep in our hearts. The inspiring road lit by the sun and moon was calling us. For thousands of years, Kazakhstan has been the center between East and West, uniting 2 continents in trade and culture. The Silk Road stretched from the Far East to Central Europe. The Silk Road was the heart of world trade. This path, 6,500 kilometers in length, enabled people to transport not only silk, but also perfumes, spices, medicine, and jewelry. The extensive network of trade routes helped mankind explore new frontiers and broaden the mind of humanity. Learning from the past is the way forward to a brighter future. So what can we learn from the Asian Winter Games? Every second is precious. In each moment, there's an opportunity to give the extra effort that sometimes can make all the difference. Success does not happen overnight. Whether you are an athlete or whether you're building a country, you first must imagine your dream, then make it happen. Every day, focused on taking the steps you need for your success. Believe in yourself. How you perform is ultimately up to you. No matter what is happening around you, when you get your shot, you have to go within yourself, draw on your experience, and find the strength to be your very best. Never give up. There is great power in perseverance, because in one moment, anything can happen. Lyudmila Fedotova has twice finished behind her rival. On this day, moments before the finish line, her rival is unable to cross. Lyudmila Fedotova, at last, would win gold. She has dedicated her medal to her 3-month-old daughter. You don't have to be young to fly. "45-year-old Japanese ski jumping legend Katsuyoshi Funaki has jumped at 237 tournaments in his career that spans 2 decades. He has won 2 Olympic gold medals and the 2005 World Cup. He proves that experience and grace can still take you to great heights. Although no longer first in individual competition, his experience still helped his team to a gold medal finish on the podium. Our president gives us a task to make the nation healthier. In his last speech, he gave us this task to involve 30% of people in sports. I think we will achieve this target. The fans supported me a lot when I was on the top. I heard their cheering, and I felt it deeply in my heart and soul. Their cheering inspired me to jump my very best. Even if it is the 3rd place, they will be inspired to do sport, because sport is life. I think my brother will always win. But even if he loses, I will support him. After Chinese freestyle skier Jia Zhu-young made his gold medal jump, he was approached by a young Kazakhstan girl. She said after watching him, she wants to jump as well. Hearing that, he placed his gold medal around her neck.
It really makes a great inspiration for the youth of our country.
We dream about one day that one of our children will become a great athlete. One of the most popular cultural projects of the Asian Winter Games was the creation of the ice flame. an oriental fortress complex made completely out of ice. It has skating rinks, 8 ice slides, and 50 different ice figures. Learning to have fun outdoors in winter is part of developing future Winter Games athletes. Overall, 1,409 cubic meters of ice are used for construction of the town. We really love Asiata. As you can see, I'm here with my whole family, and we really enjoy celebrating here. We are happy that the Asian Games are happening in Kazakhstan and that the flame has come here. We wish to be on top and to win. Never give up. Thanks to new technologies developed by the Chinese, it has one other special feature. The figures light up at night from the inside. Using ice, the creators have managed to create warm memories for many families. The Asian Winter Games are the opportunity to show the whole world our achievements, not only in sports, but also you can see our new capital.
Это прекрасная возможность показать достижения, динамику, которая имеет наша страна.
In the last 10 years, Astana has transformed itself into a beautiful capital city. Its progressive architecture demonstrates a new way of thinking and a new standard of what is possible. Thanks to Asiata, the whole world will know about Kazakhstan.
We love our Winter Games!
One of the most sought-after medals of the Games was the men's hockey gold. Not only did Kazakhstan clinch gold with a 4-1 victory over Japan, the Kazakhstan women won hockey gold as well.
Starchenko on the rebound, the shot, they scored on the second attempt. Starchenko has the 4th goal.
Coming into the stadium and headed for gold, Keishin Yoshida realized he'd made a terrible mistake.
But I mistake last laps. Extra lap, I went extra lap, so I'm very surprised. So I think I lost. Asian competition is a very important competition for me. So I won this competition. So very happy, very happy.
We wish peace to our nation and that the Games will happen again. I am sure that the future of Kazakhstan is bright because I see that the young generation now is speaking in Kazakh. They participate in all games and raise the honor of the nation. As an elder generation, we must support them. The national anthem of Kazakhstan has been heard a record number of times in these games. The support of their fans on home soil has inspired them. These games have been the most successful Asian Winter Games in their history. They have won a record 32 gold medals.
ортақ жерім бар, бірлігі жарасқан тәуелсіз елім бар. Қарсы алған уақытты мәңгілік досындай, біздің ел бақытты, біздің ел осындай. Менің елім, менің елім, гүлің болып егілемін, жарым болып төгілемін елім, туған жерім менің Қазақстаным.
The final medal totals had Kazakhstan finishing in first place with 70 medals, Japan with 54 medals, Korea with 38 medals, and China came fourth with 35 medals. For some countries, the goal is not just to win a medal, but to inspire the development of their Olympic programs. For some athletes, their goals are much higher than an individual medal. Some want to lead the way in developing Olympic programs in their country.
So for Iran, this is extremely important because Tehran is only 1.5 hours away from the mountains. There's 7 million people there. If we can get some young athletes to start skiing, then the country will have a lot of potential. So I really hope that this will help spark a lot of youth, skiing in youth, and then that country will become, I hope, a dominant nation in cross-country skiing and ski orienteering.
Ski orienteering is a new sport in the Asian Winter Games, and it is inspiring new countries.
See my son, I'm so proud that to present him in my homeland, and it makes me proud, and I'm really proud of him. I always was and I always am. Yeah, that's all I can say. And you know, the camaraderie of the team is just amazing.
This is the pride of Kazakhstan. This Asian Games unites all nations, not only Kazakh nations, but all nations in the world, because it makes us closer. It is everybody's victory.
Это наша победа. Да здравствует Олимпиада.
Mr. Jacques Roguet, who said that our sport venues were great, modern, and built according to the best world standard. He thinks even we are ready to go for bid for Olympic Games in 22.
We're happy for them. Yes, and this it doesn't matter who wins. It matters that people win, and that's great. Yeah.
In unity, the Asian countries have gathered again for the celebration of the closing ceremonies in Almaty.
Қадірлі меймандар, қымбатты отандастар, осымен 7-ші қысқы ойындарын салтанатты түрде жабық деп жариялаймын. Рахмет.
Their athletes performed well in front of their hometown crowd, and the fans were enthusiastic and supportive of all nations. It was the first time the country had held a major sporting event of this size. The flame will move on to Sapporo, Japan. It is certain that this flame has lit the desire of Kazakhstan to take the next step to host the Winter Olympic Games in 2022. The spirit of the 7th Asian Winter Games will live on in the people of Kazakhstan and in these compelling memories.